downtown Barcelona. Started out looking at many of the flower stands along the way there, and then we decided to investigate the interior of one of these old churches. Carolyn had, of course, to put on the mantilla on her head. We were surprised, too, to see that the Spanish people wear wooden shoes. At least some of them do. We're still in Barcelona, and this is La Iglesia de la Sagrada Familia, the Church of the Holy Family. This church was started, many centuries ago, and is still not yet completed. As you can see, it was springtime in Spain when we were there. I don't know what I was eating, but I sure seem to be enjoying it. There goes a good-looking Spanish senorita. This church is really very unique in that it has some strange ornaments on it. If you'll notice, the sides of the building are decorated with serpents and lizards. This is a panoramic view of Barcelona. You can see the sea in the background, and Barcelona is really quite a city, a very large city. I have forgotten the name of this park, but this is sort of a public place. Notice how the seats are made out of bits and pieces of tile. Notice too the Moorish influence in the architecture. Ted and Carolyn Meserve to do something romantic. That's what happened. This was a pre-season bullfight at the Plaza de Toros in Madrid. Are still filling up, and before the fight was over, this stadium was fully packed. This is the traditional entrance of the matadors in their traditional suit of light, traje de luces. Now we see a spectator who has jumped in the ring, has decided he's going to get in there and do a little passes with the bull. You know, this is really a very impetuous young man, and he'll be escorted off by the police. Now this guy just got gored, but he insists on finishing the fight. I don't really care too much with bullfights, and I didn't film too much of this because I was pretty much sickened by all that blood. Now in the oldest section of Madrid, in Plaza Mayor, and this is a very famous restaurant called Las Cuevas. Here are the waiters dressed like gypsies. In ancient Spain, this was the center of the town, and it was sort of the center of all activity. It served as a marketplace and also even as a bull arena. Carolyn and I tried our first fish sandwiches. They were fried in olive oil, of course. We found everything that we ate in Spain was done up in olive oil. Even the eggs that we had, they were fried in olive oil. This is downtown Madrid, but it's taken during the noon time, and everything closes down for about 2 hours, and everyone takes a siesta. So here we see everyone vacating the downtown area. We've got a rest stop, one of the long stretches of Spain. You know, the filling stations were few and far between, and so when you had to stop, you had to stop. And we just had to make the best use we could of the bushes around there. Now we're at the southernmost tip of Spain, looking across the Straits of Gibraltar into Africa. The mountains across the way there are of Spanish Morocco. This is my first glimpse of Africa. Now in the exotic city of Tangiers. You know, Tangiers is a scene of many spy thriller movies. The people over here the women still wear the veils. In fact, we saw many beggars, and we even saw a lot of lepers. But I was right anxious to get away from them, and I didn't take their picture. The women objected to having their pictures made because it violates the Muslim religion that says that, oh, if you take a picture, then you're making a graven image. this girl cover her face from the camera. Just come a cooling shower, and now the merchants are laying out their wares again, and when the sun's come out. It says, drink Coca-Cola in Arabic. We had to rush back to catch the ferry. It would almost left without us. We were in Africa only about 2 hours. And here we see the Rock of Gibraltar as we approach from Tangiers. See the olive trees in the background there. And I couldn't get away from Tangiers without buying a fez as a souvenir. We'd get a little snack for the trip on the way back, so we picked up a fried octopus, and Carolyn prepares to have a tasty little snack. This, I might add, has been fried in olive oil. Delicious. We found that traveling through the Spanish countryside is like taking a trip back into the 15th century. The people live still much the same way as they did centuries ago. And here's the shepherd tending his sheep. We found also community wells where the women would come and draw water. I don't know why I didn't get any pictures of that. I think maybe the people objected or something. Ran into some showers, and then when the sun came out, we had to stop and get a picture of this beautiful rainbow. All in all, we had a lovely visit to Spain, and I hope that you've enjoyed your trip to Spain too.